Right, guys, we're going to hopefully solve some of your dilemmas / am I the arsehole? So we're going to go for the first one right now. Hey, I love you guys. You've got me through some tough times this past year, and I was wondering if you can help me. Love, love, love. GGG. Am I the arsehole for wanting to have sex outside of my marriage? Oh my God.
The answer is yes.
Off the bat, yes. Off the bat, yes.
This is what I was talking about.
Narcissism.
Bro, how can you even ask that question?
Off the bat, yes. But let's get to some context.
Let's actually get to it because now I'm locked.
I'm in my 40s with 2 adult kids. My husband suffered a stroke last year.
Okay,
and had to undergo brain surgery. Okay. We've hit the context. We hit the context early.
Context is so imperative.
It's so key. Fuck. Wow. I judged from the bat. All right. The operation has left him partially disabled. He's learning how to walk, use the bathroom, eat, etc.
Eat.
Yeah, that's bonkers. He lives at home now, and I can take care of him, and I can help take care of him. For the past year, I have not had sex. I use toys to jerk off, but nothing compares to having real sex and being held by a man.
Damn.
I am not lonely, so it's not like I'm looking for a relationship or some kind of fulfillment. Just sex, and the feeling that comes with being wanted sexually. Recently, I met a guy at the gym who is interested in me, and his attention gets me giddy and flustered. I'm not going to leave my husband as we have built a life together. What happened to him is unfortunate, but it happened.
Oh.
And that's facts, to be fair.
It is.
Am I the arsehole for wanting to satisfy my sexual urges that my husband can no longer meet?
Context was everything.
Context does fucking matter, clearly. But as I was reading it, the only thing I could think of is if you had the stroke and you were bedbound and you were being fed by your husband all the time, and your husband hadn't had sex for a year, he kept on using the toys or whatever, how would you feel if you knew that he was going to the gym, there's a drawn in there that's like tickling his fancy, and he's like, fuck, I just need skin.
I want this pussy.
I don't want to leave my wife. I love my family. I love my kids, but I need to feel the real thing because you're dormant right now. Do you see what I'm saying? You're dormant and I need something alive. Do you see what I mean? Because do you see what I'm actually saying though? It's not when the tables are turned. How would you feel? But I understand her perspective,
Dormant
bro.
is so fucking. I swear, I've said it so many times. Your use of language sometimes, dormant. Yeah, oh bro, 100%.
Oh, it's so peak.
It is peak.
It's so
no,
peak.
It is peak. And at the end of the day, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. She has to fuck this guy. I think she has to get out of the system. I would personally prefer it if she, just for the sake of her marriage, just be like, bro, you get it. Because
so
also,
tell him prior.
Tell him. This needs to be like, at the end of the day, it's like the rules can change. Like she said, what happened to him is unfortunate, but it happened. Don't tell daddies this, tell your man. Like, bro, who are we kidding? Like, I'm literally feeding you. I'm feeding you porridge in the morning.
How would you feel?
Being fed or being the woman?
No, not being fed. Fuck that. Like you being told, big man, there's a Donnie in the gym.
Don't tell me about that. No, don't tell me that.
Okay, just say I need to have sex.
Yeah. Just be like, it's been a year. I haven't fucked. I understand. But like, I think we don't know how long this situation is going to be like this. And like, I love you. I don't want to lose you. But I have needs, bro. But I have needs.
Let's be realistic. It's not going to end with one bang.
No, of course not.
So
that's what I'm saying. Don't tell me about. That's what I want. As little information as possible. Don't tell me there's a guy in the gym. Don't tell me you fancy anyone. Don't even tell me anyone's on the table. Just say, I want us to have a conversation about the dynamics of our marriage based on the situation that we're in, and it's indefinite. We don't know how long this is going to be the case, and I want this to last a very long time. And I want it to be healthy for a very long time. Only way I can see that happening is if we open the floodgates a little bit.
I hear what you're saying, but again, perspective. Ultimately, in my opinion, if she steps out of it like with consent, she's going to continuously bang this guy because
not necessarily this guy though.
That's even worse, brother.
This guy, many guys.
I would rather my partner
sleep around, so
not necessarily fuck a different guy every time, but it would make me feel more confident that it's just sex if you got one guy here, another guy there, another guy there, and you're on rotate and you're just playing the field a little bit like a single person, other than you have a separate boyfriend.
Damn, this is tough for me, man. Because I'm putting myself in both shoes, and if I'm the woman, I understand. I have needs, blah, blah, blah. But if I'm the man, I'm like, there's literally nothing I can do. My dick doesn't work.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't work, bro. Like, it will rock my jaw, her telling me, but I would have to, if I'm a grown-ass man in my 40s, I'll have to understand my dick physically doesn't work. I can't even bring a spoon to my mouth.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
These men are teaching me to walk.
I don't think you're the arsehole. I actually think you have the right to have these like concerns and these feelings and stuff, because ultimately we're all human beings, and it's not like you're intentionally wanting to step out of your marriage. You just have needs to fulfill, and your husband can't do that for you anymore.
Yeah, he can't.
That's difficult, man.
It is difficult, but also I think it's ridiculous to assume that he's not aware of that.
Yeah, he definitely is. If he has any like notion of what's happening in his household, he would know that his wife is missing out on a little something.
Yeah, she hasn't had sex in a year.
And he would obviously understand as well, like, he hasn't had sex in a year, so, and his dick doesn't work, so how do you think his wife feels? Like,
yeah, I don't think it's the biggest deal in the world to bring it out to him, but I do think going behind his back and getting clapped. Sometimes I think if it was just that, if she felt like, I just need this one bang, I might be like, maybe just go and do it, man. Just fucking, just get it over with and all this. But that's clearly not going to be the case.
It's not going to be the case.
So I think you need to like discuss it and actually get consent about what this looks like now.
Yeah.
Because if he finds out,
I mean, he's literally not going to do anything about it. He can't. I'm just being real. I'm keeping it 1-0-0. He can't do anything about it. He can't do a damn thing about it.
stop. Nah.